All right. So great. So guys, today we have Pooja, and welcome to our HOF interview where we celebrate, as usual, the success stories of our community members. And today we have Pooja, and she is from Pune, and she recently got into a senior business analyst role in one of the multinational company. So Pooja, welcome to Hot Seat and congratulations for this offer. How are you feeling now, Pooja? If you can just talk about.
Thank you, Sapna, for having me here. I'm feeling great. I would really personally thank you for all the guidance and support that you have given, and that's why what you and course has helped me to achieve this particular goal and get through this particular opportunity. So thanks to you.
Great, great. No, and it's definitely your hard work, Pooja. It's just that we provide the the coaching, right? But people, that if they don't take action, they don't get results. So it's you who have taken the actions, and finally you are seeing the results, right? Right. So Pooja, why don't you introduce yourself, like people who would watch you on the YouTube or even our community members, like if you can just brief about yourself, like what was your earlier experience, your earlier role, and why you have decided to join this community? Like, is there like becoming a Scrum Master was on your mind? Like, what was your intention of joining this community? So if you can just brief quickly, yeah.
Sure. So I'm Pooja. I'm based out of Pune. So overall, I have 15 years of experience, and out of this 15 years, I have extensive experience in e-commerce industry for past 11 years.
Okay.
So I've been working as a senior manager in a product-based company. Throughout my career, I have mostly worked with SMEs and startups only. So somewhere I wanted to give it a try to work in big multinational companies after gaining years of experience. So just to see how their processes work, what structure do they follow, and all of that. Plus, I also realized that I've been like really wanting to change my role for a couple of years now. So last year I did the Scrum Master certification PSM1.
Okay.
But you know that is all like you get training for that, and that's all knowledge. Then you get certified and all of that.
Correct.
But when I stumbled upon your video ad where I thought I could get more practical knowledge on this for what I have already did the certification.
Yeah.
So let's give it a try. So I joined your course for Scrum Master in the month of February, I guess. Yeah.
Step 2024. Yeah.
Feb 2024. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that particular course, so not only Scrum Master, it also helped me to get knowledge on the Agile and then Scrum framework. There
Yeah.
are many things come under that umbrella. So it's
Absolutely.
not only Scrum Master, but how the companies like work in agile way, right?
Yeah.
What is Scrum all about? How do you specifically you work in with your team, right? How can you guide them and all of that? So all I should say technical plus soft skills also are really important. So that course has really helped me in achieving that. Yeah. So after that, so after completing your course, I have given a few interviews, and then this particular interviews I cleared almost there were 6 rounds,
Wow.
and
Sound.
yeah.
Oh my God.
So specifically, like in most of the rounds, there were a couple of questions related to agile. So I
Yeah.
had my client interview as well, and there was also like a few questions related to Scrum and agile. So although the role is of for business analysis, but still the structure that they work in is agile manner. So that was important, like to get that those answers correct.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so and then after those rounds, I recently joined company 2 weeks ago,
Wow.
and yeah, all thanks.
Great, great, Pooja. Now, irrespective of your role in IT industry, right? this agile and scrum knowledge is required for all kind of roles, right? Irrespective whether you want to get into a scrum master role or not,
Correct.
the
Correct.
practical knowledge of agile and scrum is always required. So
True.
yeah, so great, great to know that, Pooja. Right. Uh, Pooja, if you can just tell me that any challenges which you are facing earlier, like before joining this community, and
So challenges specifically, as I mentioned, I was trying to change my role.
yeah,
So I wanted to have an experience working with big IT companies, multinational companies. So how they work basically, and what processes they follow. That was I was very keen on understanding those. So
correct.
to get into these companies, it's imperative that you have knowledge of Agile and Scrum, mostly Agile because there are many process in companies who follow methodologies, right?
Absolutely.
So and like I'm working in IT company, but not as a core technical person. Like I'm not into coding or something like that. So I've
Mhm.
always been been working as a project manager or customer success manager, functional consultant, and all of that. So
Yes,
I do have a very good knowledge on functional side and all of that. But then I thought this will give me a breakthrough, this particular course and this particular stream of work
yeah,
could help me and to get into big IT companies.
right.
So that was my particular objective to get into that.
Okay.
So yeah, and as I mentioned, I came across your video ad, and then I could relate to that because I already had PSM1
Yes,
certification done
yes,
last year, and then I actually wanted to gain some practical knowledge. So
yeah,
although in my recent company we do follow Agile and Scrum, but
okay.
uh, in your course I found it in a very structured manner. There were many very small things that you explained very beautifully.
Yeah,
You also had highlighted very specifically, like, this is very important, please pay attention, this
yeah,
is crucial. So of thing during my client interview, they did ask me what is DOD and DOR.
yeah.
So I remember I had made a note like, this is very crucial, please pay attention, and all of that.
Yes,
So that really clicked that time. And before the interview, I had gone through the videos, blueprint, and everything.
right.
So, and my notes as well.
Yes,
So that really helped me, like, giving them answers confidently. And as you know, like in such interviews, most of the questions are situation based,
absolutely.
behavioral questions, situation based questions. So you already know them, but then how to frame, how to
Hmm.
answers through an example,
Correct.
and how to create that situation, and how did you tackle that, and all of that. So that really helped. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yes. And you are absolutely right, Pooja. So, see, once you have that practical understanding, whenever you get any questions in the interview around that topic, you would be able to relate to it, right? And then you would be in position to
correct.
answer to those interview questions. So, great. So, apart from this, the offer which you have got, any other offers you got, or this is the only one?
So there were others in the pipeline, but this one, like, I found it more suitable because of the position they were offering and other things.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I thought of going ahead with this. Yeah, but
Absolutely.
in each and every interview I prepare for, I used to follow your videos, the Scrum Master blueprint,
Yeah.
notes which like we used to make during the classes and all of that. So
Correct.
yeah, that really helped.
Great. Great. Thank you, Pooja. And it's a great transformation, I would say, because earlier you were into senior, manager role, and after getting this understanding, and I mean, it was your proactive approach and the,
Yes.
attitude of that continuous learning, which actually help you to, get here. So great to see that, Pooja. So just one last question, Pooja, before we wind
Mm.
up. So people who would watch you on YouTube and even our community members, if you would like to give them like one or two tips based on your overall experience, because they are also somewhere aspiring Scrum Masters, or it's not only about a Scrum Master role, but they are there to, take their career to the next level. So if since you have gone through this process, so anything which you would like to share with them, which will help them also, in some or other way.
Correct. So, the very first thing, like if the candidates are preparing for any kind of role into Agile or say for Scrum Master, so I must say you should go through the Scrum Master blueprint, those videos. Those are really, really helpful. Plus, the once you join the course, there are many role playing sessions, right? So that also really helped, and I volunteered in those. I think 2 or 3 times
Yeah, I remember.
as a yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
that really helped, like without having any knowledge, and I joined this particular course from mid duration. I think
Ah,
4 or 5 sessions were already done.
yes.
So I think I started from product backlog refinement.
Okay.
But then it like first time it feels like it feels intimidating, like what is all this going on? I don't know
Yes.
anything. But you just hang in there, do couple of more classes, and then once you go through the Scrum Master blueprint plus practical sessions, you'll be able to connect the dots.
Absolutely.
So the course in itself is very much elaborative and very much detailed course, and just to go through that and just prepare for the interview based on like whatever situational questions you might get asked, or based on your past experience, you will be able to relate to that and then give answers to the interviewers. So that's one, and don't self-doubt.
Yeah, that's a bigger one, Pooja. Thank
Bigger,
you for
yeah,
bringing that. Yes, please go ahead.
yeah.
And I want you to speak about it. A lot of people have that.
Yeah, yeah. So like when you're transitioning, so you feel like is this the correct step I'm taking? Because there are people come from very different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So some people might be doing well at that point in time. Some people maybe maybe hesitate to take that particular step in their career.
Hmm.
But self-doubting yourself will do nothing, but it will drag you like
Absolutely.
below, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, downwards.
Correct.
So having that confidence, no self-doubt, it really helps. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I believe once you complete that Scrumathon challenge for 2.5 months, you automatically start
Yes.
getting that confidence about
Yeah.
practicality of different concepts. Yeah.
Correct. And keep doing assignments once the class gets over, because then
Hmm.
it like piles up, and then it becomes difficult, and then basically then you have to like rewind everything basically to work on that assignment. So it's good and bad in both ways. Bad, it is time consuming. Good, like you get to brush up knowledge again and again.
Ah,
But
correct.
if you do have a lot of time, then you can do all at once. But I would suggest just do the assignments once the practical sessions are done. So it really helps, and because it is so fresh in your mind, so that when
Hmm.
you do that, so you get that concept ingrained in your mind, and then
Yes,
you are able to complete that in no time.
absolutely. Great, great insights, Pooja, and I'm super happy for you that we have got this, and you have like very clear in your thoughts, right? Whenever you are answering, I see that you had that clarity in all your answers. So, thank you so much, Pooja, and congratulations one more time, and I wish you all the best for your future